Good day, everyone. Today we'll be looking at the life of Naaman and the prophet Elisha. Naaman and the prophet Elisha. We'll be looking at the book of 2 Kings, chapter 5, from verse 1 to 16. First of all, let's look at the meaning of Naaman. Naaman means something pleasant. We can say pleasantness. Naaman was an army commander of the Syrian army. He was highly respected even by the king of Syria. That is because through Naaman, God brought victory to the Syrian forces. He was a great soldier who suffered from a dreaded skin disease. One day, the little Israelite girl who was brought in as Naaman's wife's servant, she said to her mistress, "I wish my master could go to the prophet who lives in Samaria. He would be cured of his disease." When Naaman heard what the little girl had said, he went to the king and explained everything to the king. So the king sent Naaman with a letter to the king of Israel, which says, "This letter will introduce my officer Naaman. I want you to cure him of his disease." But the content of the letter made the king of Israel madly angry, and he tore his clothes in dismay, and he shouted, "How can the king of Syria expect me to cure this man? Does he think I am God with the power of life and death? It is clear he is trying to create or start a quarrel with me." When Elisha heard of it, he sent words to the king, asking him why he was upset. Then he asked the king to send the man to him, that is Naaman. So Naaman went with his horses and chariots and stopped at the entrance of Elisha's house. Elisha sent a servant to Naaman, saying, "Go wash yourself 7 times in the river Jordan, and you will be completely cured of this disease." At first, this made Naaman upset, and he left in anger, saying, "If it is to wash myself in water and be cured, then I would have done that in the river Abana and Pharpar in Damascus, because they are clean than the rivers in Israel." But his servant told him to do whatever the man of God asks of him, even if it is difficult. So he went down to the river Jordan and dipped himself in it 7 times as Elisha had instructed, and he was completely cured. Note, he was not just cured, but his flesh became firm and healthy like that of a child. He returned to Elisha with all his men and said, "Now I know that there is no God but the God of Israel. So please accept a gift from me." Elisha answered, "I swear by the living God, I will not accept a gift." Naaman insisted that he accept it, but he would not. He refused accepting the gift, and he stood firm on that decision. Now, there is something we need to learn from Naaman. An important lesson we need to learn from Naaman, and that is, always return to the man of God who prayed for you to give thanks to God. Naaman went back to Elisha to give thanks to God. He went back to Elisha. Learn from Naaman. When a man of God prays for you, always go back to him to give thanks to God. Thank you all for listening to the life of Naaman and the prophet Elisha. I remain my humble self, Pious Mercy. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also like and follow my Facebook page, Mercy of God Bible Class. You can also follow me up on TikTok.